All right. So my name is Jill Hickson. That's what I look like. The rest of our field marketing team, Chadney, Cindy, Holly, we have been easing our way into the new CBExchange platform, doing some WebEx series. We also have a broader WebEx calendar that does cover other platforms, CBX, e-marketing, those types of things. So if you are a broker, owner, manager on the call and you aren't familiar with our WebEx training calendar, please ask your business consultant for that. Or you can certainly send me an email and I'm happy to get that to you as well. So really quickly, for those of you that have heard Budge and some of our senior leadership speak or had the pleasure of hearing them speak, you know we always start with our vision, the trusted source of innovative real estate solutions, creating exceptional experiences for all that we serve. And I know we've been talking about moving to the Exchange platform for a while, before I even joined the brand. But this is going to be truly innovative in terms of how Coldwell Banker content is delivered to you and to your agents, and sort of creating that exceptional experience. And look at this slide on the left-hand side, our 5 core values: trust, collaboration, innovation, consumer focus, business acumen. I will tell you this platform, and I've spent some time playing around with it and setting up my preferences for how I want to view my exchange experience, covers all of those 5 core values. You can see kind of in that middle band, consultants, field service managers, field marketing. I'm part of the field marketing team, and then all of our platforms there on the right-hand side. So kind of posing a rhetorical question here. So what's your story and how are you using the Coldwell Banker brand? I believe the Exchange platform will continue to help you and your agents tell your story by being able to really filter content to things that are going to help your business, and whether that's from, listing presentation side with agents or on the, manager owner side for recruiting tools, all of those will be here and available for you to use. Just some quick numbers for those that maybe haven't seen our quotables for this year. And if you haven't, that's okay. They're certainly available for download on CBExchange. But number of U.S. transaction sides for Coldwell Banker in 2015, a little over 730,000. Average Coldwell Banker U.S. sales price, $308,000. Guys, that's 15% higher than that NAR average value. That is great. A wonderful statistic to share with your agents, wonderful statistic to share with your crews, a wonderful statistic to share with your sellers as they're going on a listing presentation as well. So I'm getting another audio issue. I would check your audio settings on your computer to make sure that I'm not on mute on your side. And if there's anybody else that's having an audio issue, please let me know. But it sounds like it's coming through for some fine. So maybe check the audio on your computer, and I apologize for that. Coldwell Banker U.S. sales volume, 225 billion, which is a wonderfully fantastic number. And 133.5 million in luxury properties sold each day in 2015 by Coldwell Banker agents. And we were happy to announce that we delivered more than 600,000 leads to our affiliates in 2015. Okay, so now let's dive into CBExchange. In 2008, the Nielsen Norman Group announced their top list of intranet sites in the world. So intranet meaning not consumer-facing. Works was an intranet site specifically for our agents, our brokers, our affiliates. And there you can see right there at the bottom of the screen, Coldwell Banker was ranked top 10 best designed intranet sites for 2008. And we're in some pretty good company. We've got Bank of America, Barnes & Noble, British Airways. And then the world has changed. So when we look at the old CB Works, it was a desktop application, wasn't mobile, your agents had to sit at their desk, find the information they needed, print it out, do whatever they were going to do with that piece of information, as opposed to being able to use it on the go on a mobile platform. And we're happy to announce with Exchange, it's a completely new, built from the ground up CB Works replacement. And that is truly what it looks like on a tablet device. So like I said, it does work on desktop, laptop, on a tablet device, as well as on the phone. So right now, the way that it stands, since you are getting a sneak peek, it is web-based only. It's CBExchange.com. We've got a slide for that. Here in the next couple of weeks, mid to end of April, the application will be available for download in the Google Play Store as well as the App Store, and we'll certainly let the network know once that is available. But for right now, since like I said, you are getting a sneak peek into the platform, it certainly is live. CBExchange, .com, and we'll walk through what those screens look like to set up your newsfeed and how everything is structured within that site. So CBExchange.com will take you to our universal login screen. So you should be familiar with this screen. All you'll need here are your Coldwell Banker login credentials. If you forgot or you don't remember your password, you can certainly hit the forgot password and update your password that way. From there, you'll get the privacy statement here. Feel free to review and then accept prior to getting into the actual platform itself. This will be the next screen that you see, what's new. Search the Exchange feed, and this is really where we're going to start to filter content in terms of what's relevant for you and or what's relevant for your agents, a dashboard, any of the tasks that you have, and I'll walk through how to set all of this up, but this is the next screen that they will see when they first enter the platform. From there, you'll take a look at subscriptions, and this is going to be a really big differentiator between the old CB Works site and the new Exchange site in terms of what content that you want to see with those tags. So when you click, you would like to see more tags, you'll get your current subscription. So here are all the things that you're currently subscribed that you're going to see. So I'm subscribed to branding, talent attraction, statistics, marketing, onboarding, luxury, talent management, all of those, and you can click Get Started. So here are a whole list of tags that you can certainly subscribe to now, or if there's something that comes along that you want to then add to your list of tags, you can certainly do that as well, and you can see the little plus sign on all of these. So you can start to subscribe to things and really create a customized experience for you. So again, if you're interested in buying and pre-listing, you can certainly subscribe to those, and those are things that will show up in your newsfeed. So a tag, I've used this term now, I think about 7 or 8 times, a specialized label that groups related content. So CBExchange users can select tags and see relevant content in their feed. And my best example of that is for any broker owner managers that are really looking at talent attraction. You can certainly subscribe to those tags to ensure that you see anytime something from talent attraction is available on Exchange. So this is in the first dashboard you'll see. So once you've logged in for the first time, walk through those screens that we just saw, this is what you'll see now every time when you log into CBExchange. And so you can see tasks, feed, and dashboard. And so we'll kind of walk through how to set this up. So over there on the upper left-hand corner, you can see kind of the little widget or wheel. You can click on that and then click on subscriptions. I'm still getting issues with sound. Is anybody else having trouble hearing me? Are having sound issues? I love the chat. Thanks, guys. If you're having sound issues, I would check your computer settings to make sure that I'm not on mute, but it sounds like everybody has, or at least most people are able to hear audio just fine. So thanks for the quick timeout on that. All right, so we've got subscriptions over here, so you can click on that and again start to set up the things that you would like to see in your newsfeed. And for those that use Facebook quite a bit, this is going to have that similar look and feel in terms of how content is put into a newsfeed. So think of it as a similar concept for that. We're just subscribing to things that we want to see in that newsfeed, or even with some news sites where you can customize content that you see, whether that's local news, news on real estate, anything about the arts, those types of things. So it's a similar concept here. So with these and the way you can differentiate these, so the things that are subscribed are going to be in blue, and they have a check mark. So that means you're subscribed. The ones that are auto-subscribed, saying, okay, these are the ones that everybody gets. These are default. There's no way to unsubscribe, are going to be the gray. So, things like news and announcements that really benefit the entire network, we're going to go ahead and auto-subscribe everyone to see that content. So the ones that aren't subscribed are going to be in green, and you can see that there's that plus sign, so you can certainly add that tag to your feed. And you can see right there, it went from green to blue when we hit the buying tag. So with this, we have a whole host of tags that are here. So you can see listing, luxury, market, onboarding, open house, philanthropy, photo, pre-listing, profile, all of this information that is there that you can certainly subscribe to, industry news, social media, statistics, and we talked again about talent attraction, talent management, talent retention. So again, if you have somebody in your office that is responsible for, maintaining and recruiting talent, those might be really good tags for them to sign up for. So your feed can look something like this. So social media plus talent attraction. So that will show up, and those two things, in addition to everything else that has been auto-subscribed for you, those two pieces of content will show up in your news feed. We can do similar concept, industry news plus rental plus statistics plus public relations. So your feed, social style feeds, we talked a little bit about, it's going to have that same sort of, Facebook feel in terms of how content shows up on your feed. That's displayed in reverse chronological order on the tags that you've done. So you're really customizing the content that you are going to see in your feed. So your feed here is the things that I've signed up for. Again, some of these might have multiple tags. So the CB way for talent attraction and recruiting, the reason I am seeing this is because I have checked that I want to get any sort of talent attraction tag. The other tags that are on here are business development and talent retention, talent management, affiliate operations. So if I'm subscribed to one of those, I'm going to see it. Same thing down with social media. If you had subscribed to photo video as well as public relations, you would have seen that as well. But because we have signed up for talent attraction, like I said, the learning are the ones, the gray, that everybody is subscribed to, as well as the social media. Those are the things that are going to show up in my feed. So tasks, and this is something that's an enhancement over the old platform that we have, is you are able to do tasks. So again, we've got a couple of things on the dashboard. You can see tasks, feed, dashboard, and you can always go back up and use that sort of widget, wheel widget up in the upper left-hand corner. So with tasks, again, up here, click on tasks. We can add here, and that will then show on your home screen every time you log into the CBExchange platform. So with this one, we're going to click Master Your Listings, and then it shows down in your tasks. And that's going to be there. So again, we're customizing what you're seeing every time you log in, so that will show every time that you log into CBExchange. So I think this might be my favorite part of the entire platform. I mean, the content's great. All of it's there. It's really easy to use. We've heard, at least from the time that I've been there, it would be nice to have sort of a one place to log in to get to multiple things within the CB. I'm calling it a toolbox. And so the springboard really helps us to do that. So you can see when we click over on the other side, on the upper right-hand corner, it kind of looks like a 4-hole button. When we click over there, we see our springboard. And you can see from here, all of these icons you can click into get to other tools within the Coldwell Banker system. So we've got Zap. We have the e-marketing platform. So when you click on that, you'll immediately go into our e-marketing platform where then you can create, flyers and things of that nature. You can certainly check your email from here. All of these things are available on the Springboard. So again, log into Exchange, click the Springboard, and then from there you will get, click into that platform. So again, all of the different types of things. So lead router, express docs, all of this information is here. Again, Springboard, click on that, and then this will take you to those platforms. Findability, and I love this because I think it's a Where's Waldo. So in terms of finding content, and this is one of my favorite quotes by everyone. How do I know what to search for if I don't know what's there? And I'm pretty sure we've all said that. So what we're going to do here, again, we're going back to our feed. So you can see here at the top, when I click onto feed, we've got tabs across that top, right? So we have an Exchange feed, and then there's one that says My Feed. That would be another tab over, and then Favorites. So the Exchange feed is everything. So anytime any piece of content is uploaded or edited within Exchange, it will show up here. So this is just going to be the running feed of everything that's available within CBExchange. My feed, that's where the feed where we have customizable tags. So if your strategy is you want to go ahead and create your customized tags, this afternoon or tomorrow or over the weekend, you can certainly do that. And then maybe you're not sure if you feel like you captured all of them, or you maybe want to scroll through and see what else is available. Maybe Monday or Tuesday next week, kind of scroll through the Exchange feed and see if there's anything else in terms of content that you want to add to your feed, if that makes sense. So Exchange is going to be everything that's on there. My feed are going to be the tags that you signed up for. And then we've got various content types, and we're using a lot of icons with this. So you can see we've got documents, imagery, calendar, HTML, spreadsheet, video, presentations. You'll see these icons when you get into and you've already created your tag, so you know what kind of content you're going to click before you download it. So let's say I put in something in terms of social media. I know we have a lot of social media videos that are out on Exchange, but maybe I'm not looking for a video. I'm looking for our social media white paper, and so I automatically know I don't want the video, but I want the document, if that makes sense. So now I am able to see visually, yes, I want that, but I wasn't looking for the video. And again, these are easily to download on any device. So the desktop, tablet, and mobile, like I said, once those apps are available, we'll certainly let you know, but this will be available across platforms. So here we can see we've got an HTML link up here just based on the icon. We've got a spreadsheet here, Coldwell Banker Success Formula. You can see in the description Excel spreadsheet. And then down here a video. So again, different types of content. And then over on the right-hand side, you can see that this is a new piece of content. So uploaded February 18th, and that is a new piece of content. And this will, again, help you to see when you subscribe to these tags and they show up in your feed, is this a new piece of content, or down in the bottom right-hand corner, is it an updated piece of content? So let's say one of the tags that you subscribe to was listing presentation. And you like it, you want to use it, but you also want to be notified when there's updated content. This will let you know that it's been updated, so that way you can download it, or the action buttons, you can certainly send it to all of your agents. There's different ways to take this content, but you at least know that it's been updated, and you will get a notification on that, and I'll show you where to set those notifications up here in a minute. So search. A powerful way to find content in CBExchange with auto-suggested features, filtering, and preview capabilities. And I think for me, the ability to preview the content prior to downloading it, because sometimes you go, that's not exactly what I wanted, or that wasn't the right social media form that I wanted. So you're able to preview it prior to starting that downloading process or prior to emailing it, which I think is great. So again, back here on our home screen or home page here, we search for listing presentation up there in the search bar, and then just click the magnifying glass over there. And here's what we have for listing presentation. We've got previews listing presentation, and again, I've signed up for listing. So I'm getting this because I've signed up for listing. You would also see this if you signed up for luxury or pre-listing as part of your tags. And then we can filter. So if you see right here that filter button, you can certainly then filter content. So you can do all if you just want pages, if you just want to see videos, if you know you're looking for social media video, you can certainly click videos, and that's the only type of content you will see. And then you can also see over on that right-hand side or that right-hand column, publish date. So if you want to see everything that's out there, or if you just want to double check and say, okay, I'm not entirely sure, maybe I didn't have my notifications turned on, I just want to see listing presentation within the last 30 days. There's a way to sort by that as well. So a couple different ways to filter content that you see in CBExchange. So this is the part where I think it gets really cool. So now we're going to preview this. So we can see we've got sort of in the bottom 2/3 the preview display. We're previewing the previews. So we've got the preview display down there so we can see. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chat boxes so I don't lose anybody here. And then over on the right-hand side, you can see the action button with the drop-down caret over there. So when you hit actions, what you're going to see is the ability to either print, to download, or to email. I did this with my team. I sent out our media schedule to folks on my team just saying, hey, it's up on Exchange, and here's the email function for how it works. So it's a really great way to interface with your email and be able to share content that way. But again, we can sort of preview everything we have here. We can see, there's 44 pages, so it's nice to see, okay, this is what this looks like before starting the downloading process. And there's also a way on here as well to measure your success with our dashboard. So we've got that, and you can see monthly traffic, listings on ColdwellBanker.com, Coldwell Banker listings, number of previews listings. Some of this information might just be great to check before you go on a listing appointment if you want to, let somebody know that we've got, 1.3 million listings on ColdwellBanker.com. That's great, just some nice information in here to share and to use. So now we are going to set up our notifications. So we talked about that idea of content, and if you subscribe for listing, and to be able to get notifications when there's an update to that listing presentation, so you can make sure you're using the most current version. So here's where we can do that. We're going to click on notifications, and then here you can see if you would like to receive those via email or on the mobile app, or both. So with this one, we're going to do talent attraction, move it over. So we'll be getting an email when there's an update to the feed, which might be a nice way if you're busy just to be able to get that content pushed to you instead of you having to log in and see if that showed up in your feed. So again, you can set that up, whatever works best for you. And again, we always have resources within our resources. So we do have information on CBExchange within CBExchange. I'm assuming we've got a lot of brokers and managers on the call today. These resources are available, great things for you to take back to your office for a sales meeting, maybe towards the end of the month when everything has been fully launched out to the network. But again, we've got a video that's here. We've got CBExchange learning resources that are available to share with you, for you to share with your agents is a great way to sort of get them onto this platform. A couple of things to note with CBWorks. CBWorks and CBExchange, once Exchange is fully launched to the network, they're going to run in parallel for about 2 weeks. So meaning if you go to CBWorks, you'll actually get redirected towards Exchange, and then again about 2 or 2.5 weeks after Exchange has been fully launched to the network, CBWorks will no longer be available at all. I hope there's nobody out there that's sad about that. So CBWorks will no longer be available at all. The URL will be directed to Exchange. So even if somebody, just out of habit, I know I'm a creature of habit, goes to CBWorks, don't worry, that URL will point to CBExchange and they'll get to where they need to go. I will now unmute everybody if people have questions, or if it's easier for folks to do that via chat, that is fine as well. Just know that there might be, hopefully not a ton of folks asking questions, but let's see if we have any questions that we can answer here.